On the racetrack, Hunt the Shunt had arrived, but it had been a costly way to make a name.
We'd had a series of rather expensive accidents, and we'd used up all our funds, and we had a bent car sitting in the workshop, and I called him into the office and said, right, we've got to review what we're going to do now, and I think the only alternative is for you to get a job. And he jumped up in the air and thumped the desk, went absolutely ballistic and said, never, never.
Hunt's future as a driver was seriously under threat. Age 24, his career looked like being a short one. Salvation came in 1972, in the form of a 22-year-old aristocrat with time and money on his hands. Lord Alexander Hesketh.
Alright, Tatty. Oh, show us your tits, love. Show us your tits. Oh, Tatty. Oh, Tatty. Do you want to see my aggressive driving technique? Oh, Tatiana. Oh, Tatiana. Oh, fuck. What the hell? Oh, now we know why he got Tatiana called on as his teammate. Oh, for cock's sake. Anyway, hello everyone and welcome back to my team with the legend himself, Mr. James Hunt, with the Hesketh Racing Team. This is now round 10 of our 16 race championship. And as you can see, we're about to fill in the activities timeline. Well, we know what James has been doing for his activity timeline, don't we? Dirty little bugger. Dirty little bugger. Anyway, we got some department file. It's all bullshit, lads. It's all bloody bullshit. Who cares? Who really bloody well cares? Anyway, it's time to move on now. And as we can see, we're going to start a season break, apparently. Yes, they're all shutting down the factory and it's all... Oh, God. Oh, God. That means more time with Tatiana now, doesn't it? For cock's sake. Anyway, our next race now is at Belgium for the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. But first, I think James Hunt is going to splash some cash. Well, that's not the only thing he's been splashing lately. And as you can see, he is going to go, I think, for build time. Yes, an increase of 10% to the upgrades. No, 20% in fact. Yes, he's going to do that. Yes, and I think he's going to go for quality control as well on the durability and reduce our failure chance by 10%. Yes, there he goes. He's going to spend all our cash. He's going to spend all our bloody cash. Outrageous, absolutely outrageous. So now we've only got 358 grand left and we're getting pretty close to bankruptcy. Pretty close to bankruptcy. But there you go, that's James Hunt for you. Doesn't give a shit. Doesn't give two shits. Anyway, let's move on now to our R&D development and see where we are. Well, on the engine side, it's looking pretty good. We've done 8 parts to that, and we're doing a little bit of durability as well to keep the car going, of course, until the end of the season. He wants to go for some more powertrain options now, I do believe, does Mr. Hunt. What's he going to go for? I think he's going to go for that one in the middle, the rotor speed. Yes, the rotor speed on the cylinder head, and that is going to put us third from the bottom now in the development, at least for the powertrain anyway. Fantastic. Well done, James Hunt. So, unfortunately, we've got just enough, I think, to do one more durability option. And then that'll be it for all our resource points. And it'll be time to move on to the Spa-Francorchamps circuit in Belgium. But before we do that, just look at the engines. Oh, dear. Yes, we're on our last engine set. I think before very much longer, we're going to have to take a penalty and put in a new engine to complete the rest of the season, because I don't think we're going to do it. I just don't think we're going to do it. We're just powering through these engines like anything at the moment. A bit like James Hunt, to be honest, with Tatiana Calderon. Anyway, let's move on now, shall we, to Spa-Francorchamps circuit. Fantastic. So we finish up all our practice sessions and there's the results of that. We get 297. Look at those two. Look at those two. Look. You watch them in a minute. Look at that. Oh, look at them. Look, that's absolutely, that's depraved. That is depraved. Absolutely depraved. Get a room, you two. Get, oh, they already have. Oh, bugger. So, first qualifying run for James Hunt in the Hesketh racing car. And we are going through the final section of the beautiful Spa-Francorchamps circuit. Yes, quite possibly the Hooksters' favourite circuit on the calendar. Yes, and James Hunt likes it pretty much as well. So let's see what time he's going to put in as he crosses the line. It's going to put him into Oh, third place. Oh, but 2.4 seconds off the leader, which is currently Lando Norris in the McLaren car. Anyway, we accelerate forward a little bit later into qualifying. You can see we're currently in 19th place for James Hunt, 19th position at the moment. Let's see if he improves on that. Well, he's only a few tenths up on his times at the moment on his deltas. Oh, he's gone up a little bit though as we're just about to go around the final corner. Let's see if he manages to improve on 19th as he crosses the line. The last state is going to be... No. So it's 19th place, but we carried on going for, I think, one more lap. Let's see if he can... Yes, he's almost a second up there. He's almost a second up. Let's see if he can now improve from 19th position. And after that, it's going to be, yes, 18th position. Yes, 18th place. Fantastic.
We're in Belgium once again for today's round of the Formula One World Championship. It's a race the great Ayrton Senna won 6 times, and in 2019, Charles Leclerc became the first driver to take their maiden win here since Michael Schumacher in 1992. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen and Leclerc, Albon, Sainz, Ocon and Daniel Kvyat, Perez, Raikkonen, Lance Stroll and Gasly, Giovinazzi, Magnussen, Romain Grosjean and Hunt, Russell, Norris. They've taken a grid penalty, Latifi and Tatiana Calderon. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So here we go then at Belgium for the James Hunt career mode as the 5 lights go out and we say go, 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 and it's away he goes. Wow, another rocket ship start from the line for James Hunt, and he already dives to the inside line to try and get the tighter line into this first turn at Spa. And look at this, he manages to get past a huge amount of cars already, does he? Yes, up into 9th position as we now go down the hill, and we're chasing Esteban Ocon in the Renault and a Ferrari as well as we now go into the Eau Rouge section. Look at this from James Hunt. He's giving it all. He's giving it his all. And you can see, I think he's going to catch up to the back of Esteban Ocon pretty sharply. He's got the ERS open, of course, and we're in overtake mode as well as we're about to brake very, very heavily into this next right-hander. Still chasing Ocon, and that's Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari in front of James Hunt at the moment. This is still the first lap. So Leclerc in front in 7th. Ocon just behind him, and then we got James Hunt. And look at this, he got a dive from the car behind. I think that's Kimi Raikkonen. Yes, it is Kimi Raikkonen. Wowzers. It doesn't matter what game we're in, Kimi's always there trying to get past us, whether it's the Hookster or James Hunt, it really doesn't matter. But we managed to hold off from Kimi Raikkonen and hold on at the moment to, I think, this 9th place. Yes, 9th position. So Raikkonen just behind us. Carlos Sainz in the McLaren is just behind Raikkonen, as you can see from that backwards view there. And we are continuing on in 9th position and still chasing Esteban Ocon. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day at the Spa Frankie Champ circuit. You can see the sunlight is dappling down onto James Hunt's helmet. And we're just looking back now to see where the other cars are. No, we're okay. Kimi Raikkonen seems to be dropping back a little bit in, of course, that Sauber car, or whatever you want to call it these days. Alfa Romeo. God knows. Anyway, so this is now the end of lap 1 as Valtteri Bottas puts in a fastest lap, and James Hunt in the Hesketh car crosses the line to start lap 2. Yes, lap 2. Beautiful, beautiful livery on that car. Just look at it. Just look at it. Look. Yes, I honestly don't think there's any better liveries out there. Anyway, going down the hill once again on lap 2 at Spa Frankie Champs, and we dip over the top of the hill there. Still chasing Esteban Ocon, but he seems to have a little bit of a gap on James Hunt, as you can see from the mini-map. Yes, a little bit of a gap. And once again, we've got this huge trolley train of cars behind, this time, James Hunt. Yes, not the Hookster. No, James Hunt. It's amazing how this happens every single time. It's absolutely incredible, in fact. But there you go. We just have to live with it. And James Hunt continues in this 9th position. So at the moment, we're on for a couple of World Championship points, which is pretty decent, has to be said, because this car is currently 2nd from the bottom in the development table. Yes, 2nd from the bottom. So it really needs quite a bit of development before we get up there with the big boys. Yes, the Mercedes and the Red Bulls and the Ferraris. Well, before they've been nerfed by this latest Codemasters patch anyway. So here we go then, still chasing. We've still got Kimi Räikkönen behind us, as you can see, but he has made a little bit of ground on us, a little bit of ground on James Hunt. And Carlos Sainz is still holding station behind Kimi Räikkönen in, of course, that McLaren car. So what's going to happen? Well, we will find out a little bit later. We've gone for one. Oh, look at this though. Kimi's trying desperately now to get past James Hunt, but James Hunt is holding him off at the moment. But let's see what happens. This is going to get very, very dicey into the last very, very tight turn at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. Let's see what's going on. Valtteri Bottas once again puts in the fastest lap, but look at this, they're jostling like crazy behind James Hunt trying to get past, and it's of course Carlos Sainz and Kimi Räikkönen. Wowzers be trousers. Anyway, we are now on lap 3 of this Grand Prix. Now of course Kimi Räikkönen has been compared a lot to James Hunt. He's got the same sort of demeanour and the same sort of attitude, it has to be said. Yes, especially some of his classic lines like where were you for this presentation? He said, I was having a shit, mate. Yes, classic Kimi Räikkönen as we now go through Eau Rouge for the third time in this Grand Prix. We're still in 9th position at the moment. Kimi Räikkönen is now dropping back quite a bit, as you can see just looking back there in, of course, that Alfa Romeo car. And Esteban Ocon has now got quite a lead on James Hunt. So it looks like we could end up in 9th position at the end of this Grand Prix. Now, James Hunt is going for a one-stop strategy, of course, because the tyre wear is quite low at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. So we're only going to stop once on this 50% race, of course, around Spa. Yes, around Spa as we go underneath the F1 2020 sign. And we continue on. So just looking behind us once again, there's Kimi Räikkönen in, of course, the Alfa Romeo. Is getting a little bit closer now, as he always seems to do, because James Hunt has concentrated on engine power for this Hesketh racing car. Not a lot, it has to be said, on aerodynamics. So unfortunately, during the corners, it's a little bit dicey for James Hunt, but during the straights he gets that pure burst of speed from the extra engine power that he's developed so far, and that's what gives him an advantage in some of the races, but unfortunately not so good in the corners. Anyway, just about to complete the third lap of this Grand Prix at Spa, and we're still holding on for James Hunt in 9th position, as we're about to now brake very, very hard for the last corner before we start the next lap, as Kimi Räikkönen once again, the rearview mirrors looks very, very close to the back end of James Hunt, but he gets through cleanly, okay, no problems. And we start lap 4 now as we accelerate forward at lap 7. Still in 9th place for James Hunt, but now we've got someone behind us. It's Daniel Caviar, a torpedo in the AlphaTauri car, and he goes for a dive around the outside on James Hunt, but James Hunt manages to keep the line and hold on to this 9th position. And as you can see though, this is getting very, very dicey with Daniel Caviar. He's getting very, very close to the back end of James Hunt, and unfortunately he's got to turn his fuel down because he's run out of fuel now as James Hunt. So this is going to be the opportunity that Daniel Caviar needs as we accelerate forward out of lap 8. Lap 8, still 9th place for Hunt. We've got Hamilton now ahead of us in 8th position, as now once again Daniel Caviar tries to go around the outside of us. He actually gets past James Hunt there, but he manages to block him off and get the place back. So yes, still holding on to 9th. We've got Caviar behind us and Hamilton ahead of us. I think Hamilton's obviously made his stop though as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 8. Daniel Caviar still trying to get past James Hunt, but he's still just holding on. Oh, he goes into the pits. Caviar goes into the pits on lap 8, as you can see. So we go past the pits, and I think there's a few more cars in, so James Hunt is going to make up a few more positions. Yes, up into 7th place now. No, that's wave again. I think the car's come out of the pits. Yes, it has. I don't know what car that is. I think that's, well, they're changing positions all over the show, but I think that was Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, and of course a Renault car. Yes, it is. So he rejoins in 7th. We're still in 8th at the moment, but of course we're still going to make our pit stop. And this is now lap 9 with Maxi Boy Verstappen now behind us in 9th place. And oh, look at this. Look at the power Maxi Boy got along the straight there. Wowzers. He just swept straight past James Hunt under the DRS, of course. But wowzers. That took James Hunt completely by surprise. And he's dropped down now to 9th place, which is what he had a little bit earlier in the race. Oh my goodness. So no response to the Red Bull there from James Hunt. He was just absolutely blown away by the speed of Maxi Boy Verstappen on lap 9. As we accelerate forward now, still on lap 9 as you can see, just about to complete this lap. And I think some more cars are just going into the pits. Yes, they are. So a few more. No, wait a minute. James Hunt makes a late decision and decides to come into the pits for himself. And so currently in 10th place at the moment. A couple of more cars have come in behind James Hunt. We've got the Racing Point and the other AlphaTauri. That's going to be a nice fast stop from the lads at our team, of course. Yes, my team for 2020. They're going to change onto the harder tyre. I think it's going to be the yellow sidewall tyre, is it? The yellow one? I think it is. Yes, the yellow sidewall tyre. And that will take us now to the end of the Grand Prix. Lap 10, just coming out of the pits, as you can see. And we're going to rejoin just behind Daniel Caviar in 12th position at the moment. So at the moment, this is looking a little bit dicey for any points as we accelerate forward as lap 10. Lap 10, just about to complete the lap, but some cars have come in, so I think James Hunt is going to get back into the points again, hopefully. Yes, 12th. Any advancement on 12th? Yes, 10th position now. 10th position for James Hunt. One single solitary World Championship point as we accelerate forward now to lap 11. Lap 11, still in 10th place for James Hunt, just going past the pits again. I think we've got one of the Red Bulls in, I do believe. Oh no, and Lewis Hamilton, Lulu is out of the session, and a safety car has been deployed as well. Unbelievable. The blessed one has fallen. The blessed one has fallen. So under safety car conditions on lap 12, this is no help to us, of course, because we just made our pit stop. There's a safety car. There is a safety car, and we are going to. Are we going to go past them this time? Yes, we are. So there you go. All good for the safety car. As we accelerate forward now, a little bit later into the safety car period, you can see the safety car is about to come in now, and we are going to go green very, very shortly. We're now in 9th place with Daniel Caviar just ahead of us. He's got Ocon just ahead of him in the Renault. Okay, so it's go, go, go. The green light has gone now, and it's time to resume. On lap 15 and still chasing Daniel Caviar and holding on to this 9th place as James Hunt goes a little bit wide there on the exit, a little bit wide. The tyres may be a little bit cold, of course, because they've been sitting there for about 2 or 3 laps under the safety car conditions as we just rise back over the hill again. Fantastic, fantastic indeed. And we try and chase after the back of Daniel Caviar as we accelerate forward as lap 16. Lap 16, look at this, a dive bomb from Daniel Caviar going very outside. He makes contact with us. Oh, wowzers. Whew, that was very, very close indeed there for James Hunt, but he's managed to hold on to this 9th place. He's in the middle now of a sandwich between both the AlphaTauris as we accelerate forward at lap 21. Lap 21, yes, this is the last lap of the race, and it looks like James Hunt is going to get 2 World Championship points for 9th position. Fantastic result once again, because of course the car's just not there at the moment. It's just not there. Lance Stroll is the car behind James Hunt now in 10th place in that racing point. And Pierre Gasly is the car behind him. As we go through Eau Rouge for the very, very last time. The very, very last time in this Grand Prix. It's always sad to go through Eau Rouge just one more time. You know, that's the end of the race, because you know it's going to be quite a while before you get back to the Spa Frankie Champ circuit again, of course, due to the fact that there's 22 races on the calendars these days. Yes, 22 races. But there you go. Never mind. We carry on now. So just looking at the mini-map. Yes, the car in front is Caviar, and he's got a country mile in front of us now. A country mile in front of us. So we've got no chance of improving our position of 8th place. No, 9th position, sorry. And 10th place is Pierre Gasly. He's looking, oh, look at this, a dive bomb, a late dive bomb there from Pierre Gasly in the AlphaTauri. Trying to get past James Hunt, but he managed to have that line covered off beautifully there, beautifully. But Pierre Gasly's looking very, very racy in these final stages of the Grand Prix. Just a few more calls to go. Valtteri Bottas puts in the fastest lap and he wins the race. Valtteri has won the race in the Mercedes because, of course, Lewis Hamilton has dropped out. So that gave the mantle to Valtteri Bottas to get up there and get onto the podium. In fact, in first place. Okay, final corner now. Final corner. Doesn't look like Gasly's going to get past because there's a little bit wide there for James Hunt. That gives Gasly the last opportunity to try and go around the outside, does he? No. He holds station. And it looks like James Hunt is going to cross the line as the checker flag comes out in 9th place. Fantastic. So there you go. More points for James Hunt.
That's the end of the race. We'll see.
Yes. Wait. 18th? No, it's got to be a glitch. It'll sort itself out in a minute. Driver of the day was Pierre Gasly. Yes. Fantastic. So on to the podium now, and there is Toto Wolff. Toto Wolff. He won't give those engines to Red Bull, will he? No. That's not happening, mate. That is not happening. Who can blame him? Who can blame him, really? There's the team mechanics congratulating themselves. Yes. Hugsy time. Hugsy time. And there's the podium. Valtteri Bottas on the top step with a Lulu crashing out. Or engine failure. Something like that anyway. As he holds the trophy up high. And it's time now for the champagne over everyone. I want to get to the results screen to see what's happened there, because I'm sure that was just a glitch. Yes, James Hunt finished in 9th position. So here we go then. Here's the wait, it says Pierre Gasly's in ninth. What the hell's going on? Hang on, let's scroll down and see where 18th? What? We got a 5-second penalty? What? Oh, what the hell's going on here? Why have we got a 5-second penalty? I'm very confused. Very confused indeed. Let's go to the race director and we will find out exactly what happened. And it's going to be on the incidents, isn't it? Yes. Here we are. Severe collision with Caviar. 5-second time penalty. Unserved penalty. But there was no notification of that. I do remember a slight collision with Caviar, but it certainly didn't feel severe. But where was the penalty warning? And where was the indication that we had to come in for... Oh dear. I think the game's glitched, everyone. Oh well, we've been robbed there. We've been robbed. Anyway, it's time for our favourite bit of the video now. Yes, lads. Yes, lads. Here we go then. It's... Oh no. It's bloody Tatiana Calderon. Oh no, I can't, lads. I can't. I don't know though. Can I? Fucking hell, lads. Fucking hell. I can see what James sees in no, I actually think this is more my level. Look at the tits on that, lads. Oh, look, yes, it's getting colder now, lads. Look at the arse on that. Fucking hell. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious, bloody good goal. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. There's 4 of them now, lads. There's 4 of them. Dave can't handle 4. No, 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 please. Oh, stop it now. Stop it. Oh, my God. Oh, my bloody... Oh, no, no, no. That's too much. That's too much. I'm reaching an end game now. I'm reaching my end... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I think we're there. Oh, yes, we're there. Oh. Thanks, everyone. Good night.